Alright, hello, welcome back. It's McFluffy52 here, bringing you some Brother War action with a deck it's kind of jank fun brew, that I call Patchy's Library. Basically built around getting the reality chip on the field, and then just playing cards off the top of your library, and discounting them with Enthusiastic Mechanaut. The reason why he can uh, this can be considered a bit of a Brothers War deck is because we have Hulking Metamorph here. This makes the going off and like comboing a lot easier because you get one Enthusiastic Mechanaut on the field, and then you can, instead of having to hit a second, you can prototype this as a copy of an Enthusiastic Mechanaut, and then everything in your library, or all your artifacts, which is everything in your library basically, is discounted by 2. And that makes your Inscribed Tablets free, your Jack-o'-lanterns free, your Luxiors free, your Ominous Parcels free, your Energy Refractors free, your Patchwork Automatons free, your Reality Chip 1 mana, your Mirror Box 1 mana, your Hulking Metamorph 2 mana to prototype it. So that's basically the goal. And then in terms of other cards to keep this going, we're running a very few lands. If you can look over here to the right hand side, we got 12 islands, 7 mountains. We have just a few more blue sources than red sources because, well, Tezzeret's double blue and then these are singular blue, so it's kind of the idea behind it. Um, Let me sort these cards a little. So you got the Enthusiastic Mechanaut and your backup Enthusiastic Mechanauts, discount everything. And then you have some cards to help make sure that you actually can play the game. Inscribed Tablet helps you hit your land drops. As long as you have this in your hand, or as long as you have this in your hand, you can keep it. This just says sacrifice, reveal the top 5 cards of your library, put a land from among them into your hand, and the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card in your hand this way, draw a card. So even when you miss a land, at least you draw a card and it shuffles off the top of your library. So that's kind of nice. Because yeah, it says put it in the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, draw a card. So you have like almost 6 cards that actually hit a land. And the activated ability for that one is 1 mana cost. So you play it on turn 1. Even if you have 1 land, you can still crack this to try and find a second land. Ominous Parcel is your other friend here. Uh, the other kind of artifact land tutor in standard right now. I don't think there's any more. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess I could double check. But that's a thing for later. Search your library for a basic land, sacrifice it for 2, put it into your hand. So this says search your library, whereas this one's top 5 cards. So, but it costs 2 to activate. So that is a bit of a downside for this one. Because ultimately these are really good because you play them off at the top of your library for 0 mana most of the time. And then when you're comboing and you end up with a land on the top of your library that you can't play, you pay 1 mana and you crack one of these and put that land into your hand so you can keep hitting artifacts off the top of your library. So that's kind of the thing with these is they're not only ways to keep you from basically running dry with just 19 lands, but there are also ways to keep the combo going by removing lands off the top. Now, Bounty Chip is the part that actually lets you play things off the top. In terms of other things that keep you going from playing cards off the top, we have Energy Refractor, which is new from Brothers War. This is the other new card that's part of this. Is 2 mana. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card, and then you can pay 2, add 1 mana of any color. So this is really just a 0 mana, draw a card. You play it through your library, or if you don't have the discounts, it's still just a draw a card, which is always good. And then even if you're like mana screwed in terms of you haven't hit a mountain, you have the potential to filter your land or your mana. And furthermore, it can actually act as a sort of land when we talk about Moonsnare Prototype. So this makes all our artifact cards just a little bit better because we can actually tap them for colorless. So you play this on turn 1 perhaps, and then you can tap any of your other artifacts. So say you don't plan on cracking your to two land tutor things, you can tap them, or you can tap an Energy Refractor, or you can tap your Luxior, which is an equipment, or you can tap your Reality Chip, which can be equipped. So it's really basically no downside. The only downside is this cost blue, so sometimes it can be hard to play off the top of your library if you run out of islands. But you can also just shuffle things away if it comes down to that. Now, in terms of also other free things, we talked about Luxor. Luxor is in this deck to provide basically a way to animate Tezzeret, which is another key card in this, but it's also just a really cheap spell. And also really works well with Patchwork Automaton, which is going to be gaining a lot of +1 counters. And then how you know this deck is definitely a janky brew is because Jack-O-Lantern is in here, and it's just another card that you can play, and then if you need to, sacrifice it, and you can draw a card, and then even further, it gives you a little graveyard removal, and after it's in the graveyard, you can also use it to filter your mana. So say you have a Moonsnare Prototype, it's generating colorless mana, you need colored mana. Well, if you have your Jack-O-Lantern in the graveyard, then you're chilling. So that's that. Patchwork Automaton, whenever you cast an artifact spell, which we're going to be playing a lot of artifacts off the top of our library, this gets really big really fast. And that's basically what the deck's all about. We also have a mirror box here because we have quite a few legendaries. We have 2 Luxiors, we have 3 Tezzerets. I thought I had more of them, but I guess I'm wrong. And then 4 reality chips. Reality chips are very essential, or like a reality chip is very essential. And then Luxor is also, yeah, it's kind of nice, but main thing is just who wants to legend rule themselves when they cannot, or can just avoid it. It's also nice when you have several Patchwork Automatons, or if you Hulking Metamorph one of these creatures, you get another one of them, and then this says, even for non-legendary creatures, it says each non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each creature you control with the same name as that creature. So if you Hulking Metamorph your Enthusiastic Mechanaut, you're going to have a 3/3 Enthusiastic Mechanaut thanks to its power and toughness, but then it's going to get buffed 1/1 for the other one in play, and then the other one in play is going to get buffed 1/1 for the Hulking Metamorph version in play. Just kind of a fun, cool thing. And then lastly, Tezzeret's here to just generate insane value. Everything's an artifact, so the draw 2, really easy to get off. You can also discard lands, because we're not playing with, you don't need a lot of lands, because we're discounting everything so dramatically. So even if you just draw 2, discard 2, you can discard 2 lands. The animation thing is nice. Didn't really emblem with this. It's really mainly a Patchwork Automaton deck. You're not really trying to go off by drawing a bunch of cards with your emblem. It's also just a little bit hard to get there, because if you're going off, you're usually just usually you're not getting up to 6 loyalty. But if you have Luxor there, you can potentially get up to 6 loyalty, ultimate it. The static ability of this, though, is very good in this deck, saying the first activated ability of an artifact you control, or the first activated ability of an artifact you activate each turn costs 2 less to activate. This is important. The phrasing is very important. It says first activated ability of an artifact you activate each turn. So if you play Tezzeret and you activate Moonsnare Prototype to play Tezzeret, you're going to find yourself kind of sad because you're not going to be able to get that 2 generic mana value kind of benefit. So that's just an important thing to note, is it's the first of the turn. It doesn't matter if Tezzeret came down and then you wanted to activate an ability. But this works really well with your Inscribed Tablets, your Jack-O-Lanterns, your Ominous Parcels, and with your Energy Refractor. You can just use this to generate 1 free mana each turn, which is really kind of cool. Makes your reconfigure of your reality chip only 1 blue for a turn. And important to note, this is each turn, so you can also crack one of these on your opponent's turn for free. So that's important to note. And then lastly, I'll just say that having Ward on Patchwork Automaton is very, very handy with the amount of removal going around. So let's see if we can go ahead and get some games in. I'm not going to be playing ranked with the deck. It's pretty jank brew, I would say, but I think it's surprisingly strong and pretty fun. So it's also, I think, a fair amount of commons with those land tutors. I don't know if they're considered uncommons or commons, but let's see. I haven't played this deck in a bit, so hopefully I don't make any errors. All right, we got a pretty good, I would say, setup here. We got the reality chip. We just need to find another creature. The nice thing is this does actually have a fair number of creatures when you consider everything here. Don't really need to play the Inscribed Tablet to crack it yet because I am not running into any mana issues at the moment. So I would say, what do we want to do here? Probably play this, and then play an Inscribed Tablet because I can tap that. Could also play a Luxior, but there's no Planeswalker 2 equipped, so wanna get this mirror box down so I can cast both of these reality chips and actually start equipping things. I think you play this and then yeah, if we can stop the beats, that's preferred. And then we can actually play this and then crack this. I don't think it really matters that we're cracking this now. We know there's a land on top, so that's pretty chill. Hulking Metamorph. Preferably we find ourselves a discount. That's bad news bears. Because it says destroy target artifact or enchantment whenever you cast a spell, so we are in for a kind of a loss, I would say, but let's see what we can do. You know what I can do? I can play this, copy the Energy Refractor or the Moonsnare. You know what? I'll copy the Moonsnare Prototype, I think, to give ourselves or maybe I'll do this and just draw a card. It's kind of funny. And then we have an equipped target for the reality chip. We don't have to rely on mirror box to equip a chip to a chip. He might destroy the. Yeah, I don't see this being very winnable. I will give it a good old college try, perhaps, but foresee us being very dead next turn. So thankfully, this will be a very short match. If I do live at all. Yeah, auto pay. Tap this. Play this. I'll just play this. Draw a card. You can see the kind of silliness of the deck, though. Like making a copy of your Energy Refractor is pretty fun. And then the beatdown continues. He does not have any. Yeah, I think I'm dead anyway I block, but this is the best block I can do, so. Yeah. Well, that was unfortunate that they got out a very, very early artifact removal, repeatable artifact removal. Let's give it another try. Ideally, we start out with a Mechanaut and a reality chip. Those are like the two key cards in this deck. So once you can at least get a little bit of a discount and a little bit off the top, you can kind of snowball that into a lead. Do we want to keep? That is a good question. I think this is not a good enough hand, say. I'm gonna keep mulliganing. Oh, goodness gracious. That is... We somehow went super bad. Okay, keep. Holy moly moly. Return 3. Energy Refractor? Oh, we kind of need multicolor, though. Yeah, let's do that. That's pretty disastrous. If we draw a mountain, this hand suddenly becomes playable. That's sort of. Alright, for that. We have 2 mana now. We essentially played a land and passed. Oh no, please. It looks like they're playing soldiers, which... no, maybe not. You can see we're surviving on 1 land, barely. We have not hit any of those parcels. I should have kept that first hand. I greeded a bit. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, play this. Crack it for land. Hopefully a red source somewhere. Unfortunate. No attacks. Keep the problem going. Probably should turn down the auto, so not a huge conflicting sound. Alright, I guess I can turn it down all the way. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen that one. No box. Patchwork Automaton will be getting bigger. There we go. Now we got discount going. I will do the Mechanaut maybe. No. We'll just talk to this. It doesn't really matter. Especially since it's an equipment or equipment. No attacks. Oh, they actually have Foundry. That's a bit surprising. I guess they're just leaning into Urza the Assembler. That's the theme. That's actually really cool. Display artifact, pretty good artifact, because these are like all the rare ones. This is rare. This is rare. And he's getting a discount on them. I could actually use this to try and channel at some point. I think what I'd prefer to do is play it and then equipped, because this pumps these. Commit 1. Boom. Yeah, we'll put it on this person. Big creature. Swinging. Bam. We do have the Mechanaut to chump with. He ended up just being a bit of an aggro, or not even really aggro. He's got a bounce spell. Oh no, he doesn't have a bounce spell. He has a destroy spell. That is unfortunate. Lifelink. What? I guess it's a bigger toughness. Or bigger... yeah, toughness. Alright, I'll take my beats and cry. I want to try and get at least 1 game where this deck goes off, if you will. We'll target on this one. Get 1. Lost it by 1. And then no attacks. End turn. I think I'm just dead. Gotta have another destroy spell or a bounce spell. Oh, well, he actually might not play bounces with Urza, because Urza discounts things. You don't want to play oh, it's the destroy. Or no, impulse. Oh. Hey, because you can't destroy these, because that says enchantment or 4 or greater. I have to block the Steel Seraph. Lifelink. Vigilance. What do you think I'm gonna do? Well, minimal survival. And then lastly that. Bing! Okay, he better not play anything. Just kill me. Just kill me. Watch him pass turn here. Alright. Could have animated the land, I'm pretty sure. Missed out damage. Dang. Alright. Digital only card that has a small arena logo in the space for the hollow foil. It switched the text. But yeah, ideally we run out with a we need Enthusiastic Mechanaut pretty early on, I feel like. And then often we can top deck into some draw. This is a pretty good hand. I'll keep. It looks a bit silly, but I think it's good. I think I might actually run out one of. No. We run out the Moonsnare Prototype, because then next turn we play Mechanaut, play these two. Ooh, that's good. We're on path to play Tezzeret, like, next turn. Boom. We won't be able to insta-equip. Actually, we will be able to insta-equip the little. No, we won't. Because we'll be using Moonsnare Prototype's ability. Really, bro? Oh, yeah. Don't play with such cutesy, card sleeves if you're going to be playing mono blue. Tempo. You haughty Jin players are some of the worst criminals in this world. I'll just play this. Oops, did not mean to try and cast that. Well, I mainly could cast it. What is he gonna do? Counter it? Oops. Nah. Let's play this. Try and get myself another land so I can play Tezzeret and then immediately equipped 3. You have the Jack-o'-lantern to exile a card from his graveyard, which is very cool. Preferably a blue sword. Oh, I'm not a picky person. Alright, I think I'll actually pass the turn here because they're just holding up counter spells. They're just playing mono blue. Very, very lame. Very lame. Oh, wow. See, you don't get punished for holding up bull crap. I'm not mad. I like counters. Yes, very much so. Counter spells are fun and interactive. Oh shit. Next turn, I get at priority, need to exile a card from his graveyard. Because the sooner that I get cards out of his graveyard, the harder it is for him to actually, like, play his, some of his stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Mechanaut. I have a backup. That's why I'm running out of Mechanaut this turn. Because unless he has Spell Pierce, well, Spell Pierce says non-creature, right? I don't remember. I think I auto-pay here, honestly. Boom, fool. Boom, fool! There you go, Filthy Haughty Djinn. Alright, they got a counter spell for this. I do have enough mana to play this. Oh wait, no. We'll do this. It doesn't really matter how I play it, actually. Because I do have the 1 mana for Luxior. What? You're actually gonna let me get away with this? I guess I'll discard this. You can see how we're just getting value off of value after value. Now, you may have held up a fading hope for this moment, and in that case, we cry. We cry together, okay? Getting a sip of my water as I wait for them to come up with their devious plan to one-shot me. Slip out the back. That was a sad slip out the back. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine being mono blue. Yeah. Is it's where it's at? No, I'm joking. We are playing blue-red. Can't hate on blue too much because it is the card, half the cards we're using. Oh my goodness, you're so good, Haughty Djinn. The way you play one card and then play like 15 million one card pop. Oh my goodness. No one has ever done that. No one has ever done that. Yeah, we're gonna take our Tezzeret back to our hand. We're gonna keep the Enthusiastic Mechanaut. Enthusiastic Mechanaut just makes this easier to redeploy. This is... Wow, Haughty Djinn gameplay. Why are you playing this in freaking standard, bro? Or not in standard. Well, standard unranked, particularly, is my problem with it. Like, okay, 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 fine. You win. Play this for free. Play Tezzeret again and draw this card. Draw. Discard. I don't think I need this many of these. Play Enthusiastic Mechanaut. Can equip this for free. Swing back. We got another one in hand. We have a copy. He probably has another Consuming Tide because blue always has every answer. Oh no, he just has the Tolarian Tear. Okay, we can take it. We'll take that. On this turn, we'll crack our Inscribed Tablet. Because we actually get it for free. We. Boom. We'll take another blue. Doesn't really matter at this point, but we do. Again, we do have a lot of double blue. I forgot to mention, Hulking Metamorph is a double blue card, so. Bounces the untapped one, has 9 damage. Does he have the Thirst for Victory? If he has one of the thirsts, you would win. Okay. Let me show you how to play the game. Actually, admittedly, I should play Tezzeret, or should have taken up Tezzeret before I started guarding.
Innovation has no limits.
No, I don't really need these two cards, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. We'll just create a bunch of blocking flyers, like, honestly. Play this. Play this. Play this. I could copy the Tezzeret here. Problem is, we don't have a mirror box, so it would immediately die. I know. I've done this before. I had a mirror box open, and oh my goodness, it was so funny. It was very funny. Yeah. Fly, my pretties. I don't think this is going to be enough to win, but we got a pretty impressive board, I'll say. Don't need any more red. There's literally only one actual Enthusiastic Mechanaut left in this deck. No attacks. Kind of need to be able to block them. If he has a Consuming Tide, we lose. If he has a Consuming Tide plus a Fading Hope, we lose. That would be probably his primary path to victory. We just block him with like 5 the Haughty Djinn with like every single Enthusiastic Mechanaut, and we live. The Tolarian Tear has to get past Tezzeret. So. Yeah, block with Tezzeret, block. This guy is mainly the biggest problem, so I just want to make sure he dies. I think that kills all of ours, all of our Enthusiastic Mechanauts, which would be very sad, but that is the case. I will take it. I just want that thing gone. Because if you bounce the big 3/3 one, we have a problem. I wish you could order the blockers in a way where, like, they have to actually rearrange them. Because, I mean, I guess he did there. Shore up. And that's a clear board. It's not a clear board. It doesn't really matter what I do. Equipped. Spend all the mana while we can. Waste the blue player's time like they waste mine. Sorry, what? Ooh, I don't know. Do I block here? It's a tough choice. The way they play that card for 1 mana, it's kind of sussy. Haha. Ah, yes. Yeah, we'll do that. I will bomb down your Haughty Djinn with my Ominous Parcel. I will demonstrate the power of the package. Oh my god. Why are you here? You're playing the, like, tier 1 deck. In unranked. Like, what? Need to get in your daily wins, yada yada yada, whatever. It's not fun. It's just not fun. Also, I have a big problem with Haughty Djinn. I'm sorry. Sorry for all those who love Haughty Djinn, but It's just lame. And fight me. No, I'm not. I am joking. It is lame though, in my opinion. I do like these lands. I like the art. Kinda cool. Kinda cool, by kinda cool I mean really cool. We got the combo. We have the combo. We just need to have things survive. We just need things to survive. Admittedly, I really should play Reality Chip here, but I did kind of want to play the Energy Refractor, but we'll resist the urge. Take this. Pow. We draw land, that allows us to play Energy Refractor, but doesn't really allow us much. He's playing green. It's color of artifact removal. He is playing with beast colors though. They're scary. I think I'll be able to actually outpace his beast colors. Unconfirmed, but do believe in my beast color abilities. Or lack thereof. Free cards off the top of the library. Now you can see this going. Woo! Was that the sound of the jack-o'-lantern or the music? No. I could attack him with this. He could have a 1-mana pump spell. Let's let green and let us do our thing, okay? It's okay, green. Hulking Metamorph makes everything free, which is very cool. You definitely have another creature spell. There it is, Gala Greeters. I have a deck very similar to this. Except for not exactly. Okay, maybe we will play a few cards off the top of our library while we can. Okay, I would like my cards to be free, so we'll do that. Draw the card off the top of the library to reset the combo. Play the card off the top of my library. Free Patchwork Automaton, let's go! Alright, got the land. Can't play the Enthusiastic Mechanaut, draw it. Oh my goodness. It is beauty. And they surrender. So you can see, this is what the deck's designed to do. You're designed to get the Enthusiastic Mechanaut, get the Reality Chip, equipped it to something, and then just play things off the top of the library. You can copy Enthusiastic Mechanaut to make everything free, basically. You can see how we run into some things that we can't cast for free, but we can use the Energy Refractor to draw it off the top of the library. This allows you to draw off the top of the library, exiling a card from a graveyard. There's going to be plenty of things in the graveyard most of the time. Or you just have Ominous Parcel or the other land one to reshuffle the deck and hopefully get a different card on the top of the library. So let's see if we can do that again. We've shown how the deck fails, and we've now shown how it wins. We'll see if we can demonstrate a win once more. But it's just so cool because Patchwork Automaton is a really special card just because it doesn't say one per turn. So I think that's a key part of what makes this deck pretty good. I remember I played on Ominous Parcel turn 1 once, and somebody read the card. They're like, "What the heck?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I am playing some strange cards. I will give you that." I don't need to draw a land card. I could thin out the deck doing that, but I'm just gonna play out my artifacts. because then I can start cracking them next turn. But I do want to get a land for next turn. Oh shit, nope. This is the best one to use because it gives you it's cheaper and it gives you a bit of a choice. Now we have a card in our graveyard. We can activate the Jack-o'-lantern if necessary. Okay, we got the reality chip. So we have the combo in hand. We play the reality chip. We can use the Hulking Metamorph to copy an Energy Refractor, and then we can equip. Fight rigging, that is terrifying. That is very, very terrifying. Please do not hit a Titan. If he hits a Titan and then blows up my stuff, I'll be very sad. Very sad. I think what I'll do here, we have land in hand, so we don't really need anything special. Next turn we'll be able to play and prototype the reality chip onto something. I'm going to prototype this as Energy Refractor so I can draw a card off of it. Yeah, that's right. Fear me and my stones. Fear me and my stones. No, no, no. The value. No, it's fine. Because we have another one. I will draw another card. Fear me. um, I think I'll pass turn here. I don't know if I'll draw with that. There's no reason really not to, but... Oh, what is he doing? Is he gonna go for my Energy Refractor? What the heck? The heck? The what? Why is he so obsessed with removing my poor Energy Refractors, my guy? It's okay. They're not gonna hurt you. I swear. Well, I've been drawing cards. I've been like, admittedly, this is a bit jank, but it draws, like, I've been drawing card every single turn with it, so it's really not that bad. Now we can see how this allows me to get another card out of here. Exile from graveyard, add mana of any one color. I don't really need to do that. Play a Jack-o'-lantern for the sake of it. You can see I've played out a fair amount of artifacts, so I might have some trouble growing my patchworks later on. That's one thing that's beginning to concern me. Oh my god! Can you not be removal central? If I was playing an actual creature deck, you'd be dead. You'd be dead. Very lame. Let's draw a card. Let's exile. Inscribed Tablet doesn't really matter that much. Draw. Okay, we got another Hulking Metamorph, so we can make a copy of our Enthusiastic Mechanaut. He's probably going to hit the Enthusiastic Mechanaut. Cry will fail our combo. But you can see how this deck is very, very susceptible to removals of sorts. Okay, we're not going to play the top priority off yet. Okay, in that case, we'll play Tezzeret. Remember, Tezzeret, if he sees an activated ability go off, he will lose his mind. So we want to try and preserve that if we can. Draw a card. Don't really need... This is a disaster. I think I'll discard the chip. Yeah, he's not gonna kill the chip. Come on now. I think I can do this for free. Oh, I can do this for free, I think. This one's the most expensive, so we'll just do that. Reshuffle. You can see how the shuffling, very important. Draw land. Okay, we failed. We failed the roll. Oh, no. This is bad. I used a blue for that. That was a mistake on my part. Auto pay? Oh no. Oh no, I know what I can do. Hold on. Yeah. Oh cool. I want to make sure I get this out of my hand. And then... And oh my god. It's a bit of a nightmare. Oh my goodness. Hit how many lands? How many lands? How many lands? No! Alright, bye Tezzeret. I don't really care. Tezzeret's nice. He's not the deal breaker though. He just makes the entire thing easier. Alright, he gets this. It's gonna be a Titan of Industry. No, it's probably not. Just a little terrifying. Okay, I'll take that. Pass to attackers. While it's free, might as well do this. I'll grab a mountain. Nah, we're trying to combo off. We'll take the combo pieces over Tezzeret alive. Oh my. Okay. No, Tezzeret. My goodness. He has so many problems. Yeah, we'll do this. Draw. I can discard some of my lands. Fine, I don't need this many lands. Alright. Let the fun begin. Free. Draw the Tezzeret away. Oh my goodness. This draws a card? No. Shucks. Alright, I guess we're forced to playing a second Tezzeret. Hmm. Right, that is actually just free. Or... Man, this is so bad. This is actually so bad. Auto pay? No. We'll just do that. Draw two, discard two. No! I have 1 mana waiting for me, apparently. Crazy. Oh no. Uh... Wait, I can equip one of my Tezzerets. That's cool. I can play another mirror box. Can equip Tezzeret. Oh, it's so hard. If I could play this, I will ultimately be using that. Or I could just go ahead and equip. I think I'll go ahead and equip one of these because they'll be legendary. I don't plan to block with those. I might just die, but it is what it is. Oh man, I hit so many lands. But yeah. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, now I'm actually in tough spot. Nice. Okay, drain. Copy of it. Very big. Okay. Am I taking lethal in the air? I just need my Patchwork Automatons to survive, to be honest. Crimson Bride is unique. So you can bring back anything? Oh, he's gonna attack with both of those. Okay, I was like, yeah, I thought he would attack with everything. Might get drained to death here because of the reanimated. Dies, lose 4 life or something. Okay, so if I take 6 plus 8, that's 14. So we're chilling. Okay, we can block here, and see what happens. You'd have to have a way of killing his creatures. Ooh, oh, ooh. Yeah, we're gonna keep playing off the top of the library. I can play that. I have a lot of mana right now, so I'm not too concerned here. Okay, now we really need to start drawing into the anti-problems. Discount. I guess we get to do this. Gearbox is free, so they get massive. I think I won. Did I just win? Holy moly. Let's do this for style points. I'll do this for style points as well and see how far we can go. There can't be much left in this deck. There's 8 cards left. Oh, ran out of stuff. I mean, I could draw. I just use the flyers, honestly. Um, Make this into a 4/4. This into a 4/4.
No one's coming to save
Oh my goodness, that was peak Mirrorbox gameplay. We had one copy of the Mechanaut, and then we drew all of the other ones when we finally made it through the red. We were at 7 cards left. They were at 42. And then we had double Mirrorbox, so they were getting, each of them was getting +5, sorry, +4/+4 for each Mirrorbox. So they're getting +8/+8. That's why these ones came out. They're 2/2s normally. If you printed card, it's a 2/2 normally, but it's getting statically buffed +8/+8. And then I transformed them with this into 4/4s just for the extra damage. Wasn't really necessary. I only did 4 more damage with it because they're 2/2s normally. But Mirrorbox coming in clutch. Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful way to end that game. All right. I think I'll play, yeah, I'll play one more, and then we'll call it a video. But yeah, you can see struggles against a ton of removal, but when you start like drawing pretty, it really starts going off. You need the Mechanaut, you need the reality chip. As soon as you got those two together, you can just start producing value. Struggled a bit there with top decking lands, didn't quite get the stirring that we needed. So playing Inscribed Tablet, we have this to fix mana, so we can actually play Mechanaut. We have Reality Chip, we have the clone. So they are playing a very terrifying deck. Um, let's see if we can get a blue land. Oh, okay, cool. We'll play this. We'll play this. I guess I don't really have an option. Ominous Parcel also has removal on it, stamped onto it, so like, worst comes to worst, you can do that. Oh. Okay. Haven't ever run into that before. That's that's awkward. Okay. Well, that's gonna make this a little bit more complicated. Circle Confinement, Enthusiastic Mechanaut down. Okay. Oh, the white hate is coming out strong. All the hate cards. I need a blue land. Alright. Mural. I think he's about to complete the soldier slamming. May copy target artery creature you control except as a. Huh. Ominous Parcel, get out of here, draw. I need to start drawing through my deck, I think, because I need to find another Mechanaut or I'm just very much dead. I'm just dead, but they play like one pump spell and it's 2 turns away from death. Ocean Frontliner. Oh! I... Yeah, don't worry guys, I'm gonna combo off this turn. Fear the chip. Oh, come on, you're not even gonna block it with all of them? Finally seeing soldiers come out and shows who's boss around here. Well, I think that about wraps up this video. Uh, Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you found the deck list interesting. Thought it was a fun deck to play. Don't know. I guess I could check how many rares and mythics it is. 4 rares plus 4 or plus 2 plus 3 mythics. It's honestly a very cheap deck. So if you want something fun to play, oh, the Luxiors are less cheap. So you got 5 mythics, 6 rares. Still not crazy. But if you're looking something fun to play, if you already have your Luxiors and you're considering Tezzeret because of is just strong synergy with the artifacts coming out in the standard, consider crafting up this deck. It's mainly just uncommons and commons, and I think it's really fun to play. We can see how this deck sort of falls flat when you don't really get Reality Chip to play cards off the top of your library, or when you start running into a bunch of lands off the top of your library. But we saw just Patchwork Automaton, Enthusiastic Mechanaut. Honestly, Mirrorbox was putting in a fair amount of work there. It's just a little upsetting that it's like 3 mana, so it's kind of hard to sometimes get off. Hulking Metamorph coming in here, filling in the gaps when you need another Enthusiastic Mechanaut, or you just need a creature. You can hit one of your just utility cards that you have lying around and make it into a creature, and then you can equip Reality Chip. That way you avoid the legend rule if you already have Reality Chip on the ground. Or it's just I've never costed it for or played it for 9 in this deck, but I think this is a really fun card that has some potential to shake things up a little, just a little bit of spicy jank. So if you like the video, feel free to subscribe or check me out on Twitch at McFluffy52. Really means the world to me, and that will be all for now. Have a nice evening, morning, night, wherever you are, and cha-cha real smooth.